Hey guys, if you want to gamble with your skins, check out CSGO You can also use my code VLADIPART for free 50 cents. Peace.
He's gonna hear Guardian stomping in, even looks at it. But Fallen grabs the frag from inside, picks up the kill. He's gonna get a free up off of that more than likely too. There's a good shot from Simple though to shut out Fallen. Down to a 2v3 and another one from Simple. He's even got another player sitting back over here in the T-Ramp. The nade is gonna push him back, but on the repeat, Simple is just getting these kills back to back, and then he even gets the fourth one as well. Simple dominates and
caught by Guardian. You shall not sneak by and you shall not succeed in holding off the rotations. It's Snacks that has to do so, 1 versus 2, and Guardian still on that AWP. Snacks with the same weaponry, but a close position from Edwards is going to force him, funnel him out, but he finds the shot. A lovely shot at that, a Guardian! And oh my God, Snacks, have you ever just stolen it from Na'Vi? Absolutely godlike.
I think he probably would have got the bomb anyways because he did have his own Molotov. Phelps only had 6 health. He wouldn't have been able to peek it at all, but still. And now Henny.
Aids in time, and they're smart about the way that they're playing this Team Liquid now. So they wait the time necessary, and now Pimp will be able to safely push his way outside here. A lot of the push into the connector, but there's nobody securing that side. Henny, it's essentially Pimp that just walks right into him. He leans it into his second one and the third one. Henny just
the UMP wreaking a bit of havoc from afar, as too is the P250. Flamey falls, there's a real chance. Guardian's got a lineup bomb. It's inside the edge of the smoke, but he doesn't know if they're on it or not. Quick tap, he's gonna have to consider the possibility if the man never shows, and it's a 10-second defuse inside. He's gotta find the first player first. He's got it. It's gonna force Snacks off it. Now he's got a real chance to close out the round. Back to the AWP. Smoke on the other side, and Guardian's reactions are ungodly again. It's 14 rounds for Na'Vi.
He spawn. So hopefully they don't just run into this.
Yeah. This is, all 5 members are now here for Winterfox. They have nowhere to fall back to. And Skadoodle, he gets 1 kill, and he gets actually damaged through. So Zuzi's very low. That's a 2nd kill. This is some old school Skadoodle jumping up. More information, a 4th kill, and he could get the ace. The quick scope on Dexter, that is incredible.
Skadoodle just like shooting fish in the barrel right there.
Apex so nearly pulls off a miraculous double frag. While Flashbang, but now it's up to Happy on the side. There's one, Kenny S.
Oh my
with a
God.
second, and he's looking for a third. The flick is on point, and Chris J gets obliterated.
At this point, I can't really see them going for it, and yeah, they are just going to be holding on to that AK-47. Oscar onto Crims with the AWP, and he's just holding them back. Oh, and he spams through, does manage to do some damage, drops Pronac down to 24 health. He does be the man with the AK. Chris J onto Flusher, and wow, nice work by Oscar, gets another one. Fantastic work from him with that AWP. Does he know the other one's there? And oh, and he gets it. Nice play with the AWP, and Mouse once again another round on the board.
for now until we actually see IDM having to rotate back, but Nitro already catching the first player there. Second one moves in, and it's just clinical here for Nitro. 3 fast kills. Henny's responded with one of his own back by the T-Con, but it doesn't even matter unless he can impact.
There's the plant. FNX knows it's going down, but he's not pushing forward, not getting too aggressive. He's actually out in the open now, and he's going to be another one lost. SK, these are not mistakes they normally make. It actually gives Virtus Pro so much power, not only in this round, but in this half. And Fallen, the no-scope, Fallen, what is this?
An amazing, out of nowhere no-scope. UP of Snacks, staring him down. Fast reactions required if Simple goes wide. And here it is. Oh, lovely, doesn't even get that far. Snacks with 2 as he goes through Flamey into Guardian. And he's looking for more, but Taz will come bail him out. Virtus Pro with a little bit of life.
Middle, and this time Liquid do not have a good setup for it. It's going to be Nitro, the first and early warning here with the AWP. He's going to see the grenades coming in, and there's a kill. Tags up one, goes for a second. Nitro picking up the double. Is there more to come? He's close range now. Hiko dropping Olofmeister. This is it. The Team Liquid, they're in a 1-on-5, and Nitro with a triple kill. Been unleashed.
He'll spot out the nade coming out, but oh, there we go. This tag's come down. FNX going to be able to hit a few shots with no kill coming out. Carrigan drops him and Fallen, returns back on, takes a second as well, and the third. That's going to be the quick scope there. Oh, the 4th, Fallen, what are you doing? You're not allowed to do this, and Device is going to be stuck over towards long with 20 seconds left on the clock. That is going to be...
And the open his hands is certainly a powerful adversary, so you can't necessarily write Mouse off just yet. Playing this one intelligently. Oh, they line up a 2 for 1. He could very well get a third. The bomb's dropped out on the side too. Nico is still on the prowl. He's still hungry for more frags. He's playing possible, lands the headshot. Devil goes down. And now Happy in a...
Absolutely unreal. And now the retake comes in. Epsilon, you've got to be ready for this one. They don't allow for Apex. He gets away with it, but 1v1. Apex up against Disco Doppler, both with 3 kills, but he's alive on only AHP. He has to take the fight. Apex is playing the time like an absolute hero. What a shot from Disco Doppler. He's got a kid. He gets the defuse. Just try and find a fight, but he can't do it. Barbar's there, but it's Happy to pick up the pieces now. 2v2. 6 shot from Happy to pull it back in their favor. And now Drake in the 1v2.
That was a disgusting one tap, wasn't it? But now it's on Draken. Does spot the shoulder of Devil, lands it. Down to 11, finishes it off with its Eagle, surely not. What a no-scope! How does he clutch that?
After that one, used for the USP, and he does do damage. Not enough, though, to put Seized down and out. With 38 seconds left, Chris J has got to do something quite special. That's a start. No scope needed for the first, 2 to find. Could do it. And that's a second. Chris J, I'm starting to get excited. There's 1 to find. He's got so much nades to implement here. He can throw the smoke out. He's even got a flash if he needs it. He's trying to draw Guardian's fire. Does he know where the bomb is? Guardian reveals his location. This could be the 1v3. The dream is real. And Chris J from James Bond to an absolute star. 3 kills and brings home round number 4.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So there has been a bit of a slowdown, and here he is again. He needs to hit the second. You better believe he will. Now a third. Twist is going to take the fight, and he hits it as well. Kenny is just raining down terror. 2 more to find, and they're cowering in drop room, fearing what he could do with his Zoom banger. Finds a little bit of a respite for a moment. This could be a full ace. Kenny is going absolutely nuts. 5 frags in what feels like 5 seconds, and he brings home the 9.
Keep getting shut down by CLG as Nadi picks off a nice kill. And then Kusta, 2 nice shots.
They're just walking
into the third one. And he misses the easy
He's
one.
got a flash though, and there you go. He's gonna roll right in with the pistol to close it out. A 4K on the round from Kusta.
Thriving in scenarios like this. Nice work from Zero as well. Kenny catches Zero on the peek out though, and a second from Kenny. Spicy from the Frenchman. Not so common in the French cuisine. He does so anyway. Nice work again from Happy. This is going to be all falling to Angel again, but now it's a 1v1. Surely you don't take a fight with an AWP. Angel does. Balls of steel. And now Kenny chooses to peek out on the back of his flash and unable to cross as well. Angel fluffing a little bit, but going close. That's exactly what you need to do, Kenny! What was that? Goes up close and takes the fight. AKV AWP, barrel to barrel.
On CT side, Guardian tries to go aggressive again, gets caught off. They bust out the door because there's one up close he doesn't see. He's gonna get away. No way. No way, Guardian. How does he always do this? And he doesn't actually. Okay, he does get the third. And Edward slips in between them. It confuses me first.
Won't see any crazy rotations from SK just as of yet, but they'll start the formulation of it. And we can even see Fallen with some support teammates. They're starting to move up. They're gonna look to hold this off before it can even get close to the bomb site. Already punishing Sean on the outside route on short. And now they really just have to punish the rest of these guys. We're already starting to see Echo Fox hold back a little bit to wait for them to follow up their push, which well, they're going to do, but Fallen still decking the head off of Rix there. Spots the shadow of another player pushing around here. He's trying to find the kill itself, but in the meantime, making a mockery of it. Fallen even grabs him with the pistol. Last player's pushing out long, but he's going to be shut down, so
it's a little bit of a problem.
Let's have a little look how this does go down there. It looks like the first aggressive play is going to be made by Oscar. This is very audacious. What on earth? And he does take Seized and no scope and completely unchallenged as well. No trade was a
return to a 4-on-4, and you can see he's actually going to be CT's rotating in. A Simple just lighting them up on the A side, finally taken down.
He was so far ahead of the rest of his team, but look at the damage he's done. He's put 2 bodies in the ground. Oscar has bought back though with a vengeance. Surely not another one. He will. He's on an absolute tear. 4 frags in the round from Oscar. 1 more to find, and Edwards cowering in a corner. He's got his hands over his eyes and he's wondering where it all went wrong. Full nades, but Oscar is so hungry for this one. I think he may have seen the gun. It is the ace, Oscar. His first weapon round, and he does go ahead and knock all 5 to the ground. It's Navi.
It's that particular kind of play. It's going to be a V hit here. He's going to be ready. First spray down is good. Second not forthcoming now is to change his position. Smith catches him off there. Pimp responding, finding Smith there. Nothing but the Tech 9 to hand for Smith, and not enough. A second for Pimp now, starting to show off a little bit. The young Dane firing up, and JDM responds as well. The double AWP massacres G2.
Up even being a little bit cautious too. Once the peek from Shazam, and he's going to walk right into the headshot. Hook, line, and sinker. Freakazoid responds with the takedown on the Davey back towards Monster. And Crucial trying to find his way back in. Dirty flick for the one of the last 2 kills. And he gets the final one. Crucial. Even surfing away there at the end to add some flair. But he gets a huge clutch. And that's immediately going to put Split.
DNA still, you know, oh, Nico's here. Why, you know, you keep him guessing. Now, Kenny, this is such a tough spot to play from, but he finds one just before the smoke plumes. And Oscar's right. Oh, Kenny! Through the smoke, finds Spit. He's got.
Well then, Dead Fox, you can hear footsteps on the other side here. 10 seconds remaining. No scope surely going to land at that range, and it certainly does. Just Blade here. Oh, they want to try and flirt with the idea of making him stay alive and losing the money at this point, but 3 seconds remaining. Oh, hits another no scope, and he will be surviving as well. Makes a quick exit up the vent area.
Left here for Na'Vi, so a fast play is going to overwhelm.
I love that play. It's something we used to do in Renegades a lot. You get really deep flashes in early. CT's, they're set up for it, you know, they're going to throw their own counter flashes and stuff, but all you want to do is get that blue bin territory. You can either boost up, or you get a late flash coming in from one of your teammates, and then you're able to re-peek as Guardian's doing work right now.
Say it isn't so. That peak was just so ballsy over the top there. A third for him. This might be enough to show.
Well, he's stuck now, and he did miss his first one. There it is. There's the flick over. He's doubled his kill count. He pushes forward for more. He finds it and the no-scope. That's the Peter we want to see show up, and he's successfully held off the...
Bomb thrown across. You know there's 2 players here on this side. And Tarsin finds Flamey now. Guardian has a challenge. He has the AWP, and that's about it. Tarsin is low. No double pick situation there for Lol. He was caught off guard, but Guardian doesn't know where he is. He thinks he's pushed, but he still gets him anyway. He doesn't give a damn. It's a flick across to take down Lol.
I kind of have to, but now here comes the pinch, but he's positioned really well to expect that split towards A. So finding those 3 players coming through drop. There's 2 more to go, and Guardian is not letting them pass. Living up to that name, just smashes Tarsin.
He goes across the board, actually 5 of them, and there's going to be some head armor as well. But this first shot doesn't land for the Deagle. That's normally the opportunity. You have to get that first kill, but okay, Deadfox, he does get a second opportunity, but Snack's coming to life now with the AWP, gets the 3rd, and it will be 2 players remaining for Hellraiser.